Want to get away from the stress of daily life? Traffic jams, never-ending meetings, and busy schedules? Well then, partner, gather up your family, friends, and loved ones and head to Colorado for the most spectacular and relaxing vacation you will ever find. Where you'll reconnect with simple pleasures and values and what's truly important in life: family, friends, nature, horses, and so much more. And it's all found at a little piece of heaven in Colorado called Lost Valley Ranch. Located about 90 minutes from Colorado Springs or Denver, this remote and peaceful ranch will take you back to a simpler time, where you can share the inner peace and tranquility found there with unforgettable experiences you'll share with family and friends and leave behind the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Welcome to Lost Valley Ranch. Lost Valley Ranch is surrounded by and has access to 40,000 acres of picturesque and pristine mountains, some of the finest scenery found anywhere in Colorado. The riding trails you'll explore were often used by the early settlers, miners, trappers, and the wild creatures that inhabit the surrounding forests.
Hooah!
When you arrive at Lost Valley Ranch, you'll be greeted like family in a warm and welcoming environment where genuine hospitality is the hallmark of the ranch. In the lobby, you'll see photos of all the families who have come to this special place for the week. Why, even the person who may be considered to have invented family entertainment, Walt Disney, and his wife Lillian have been guests of the ranch. When you arrive at your cabin, you'll want to immediately kick off your boots and relax on a porch swing. Perhaps enjoy a cup of hot coffee on the porch, or take in the natural smell of the surrounding pine trees, or a wisp of wood smoke from someone's fireplace in their cabin. Surrounded and enveloped by all that nature has to offer, feeling of inner peace and relaxation that brought you here. Just one look around at the accommodations and you'll understand why Lost Valley Ranch has earned its coveted 4-diamond AAA rating for nearly 40 years. It's not hard to understand why. Just take some genuine hospitality, combined with comfortable accommodations, add in unlimited activities to fill your entire week, surround it all with incredible scenery, and you have the perfect recipe for the perfect vacation or getaway. Two words you will never hear at Lost Valley Ranch are "on board." For Lost Valley Ranch has activities each day and throughout the week that you can enjoy individually or with the entire family. Let's start by moseying over to the corral. With over 120 horses available, they'll match you up with one well-suited to your riding abilities. So whether you're a novice or you've spent a lot of time in the saddle, they'll have a horse you can enjoy all week long on the miles of trails around the ranch. The Wranglers will help you get fitted to both a saddle and a horse for the entire week, and provide instruction on how to ride and control your horse. For they know, if you and your horse are a good fit, you'll enjoy the trail riding all that much more. But before you go riding, you might want to drop into the Goose Creek Trading Post, where they have a great selection of cowboy hats, gloves, chinks, and clothing accessories. Hey, you gotta look good on the trail, you know. And after picking up your Western look for the week, check out the Fountain, an ice cream soda fountain that will take you back in time. You and your kids will both enjoy this special watering hole. I have got to try the Cookie Monster Shake. Between all the trail rides you can explore, there are plenty more activities you can participate in, like trap shooting, with expert safety instruction. You'll soon be knocking the clay pigeons out of the sky. Or lounge around the swimming pool and practice your diving skills. Want to leisurely float down Goose Creek? Then grab an inner tube and head downstream. All of this is likely to work up a huge cowboy appetite, and the food experience at Lost Valley Ranch is equally special.
I want the one.
Every meal at Lost Valley is special, and you'll marvel at some of the dishes the chefs prepare for dinners. Some meals are served outside with the backdrop of the surrounding mountains. Oh yeah, and the kids are really going to enjoy the ice cream desserts.
I'm like, I wouldn't say no.
Does it get any better than this?
Howdy, partner!
My name is Sarah Bell.
Every dude ranch has its own unique personality. Manager Tony Warnock talks about what's special about a dude ranch vacation and how it's something you have to experience to understand how special it can be.
The question gets asked to me all the time, why go to a guest ranch or why a dude ranch when there's a lot of options on the table? And this is typically people who've never been to one. Once you visit a ranch, that question answers itself for the most part. When I am visiting with people for the first time who have never been to a ranch before, and every ranch has its own distinct personality, and I think it's important that we refer people to other ranches, because where there are certain things that Lost Valley does well, and it's our personality. We're really focused on having families in the dining room, being together, a lot of structure for families and kids. Some ranches, that's not what they choose to do. It's not their best. And there's a lot of guests who are looking for those opportunities and experiences, and we want to make sure they find those ranches. And at the end of the day, I think there's a ranch for every personality. Whether it's a ranch that has a golf course, or a ranch that has some alpine skiing or Nordic skiing in the wintertime, ranches that predominantly fish, ranches that have a cattle operation that the guests are involved in on a daily basis, or a ranch like us that, you know what, we have cattle, we have fishing, we have horses, but it's really built around those experiences for our families to be engaged in something new that they can take home as a memory. But ranch culture is unique, and I think as technology continues to increase and the business of our lives continue to drive us, a ranch provides a very tactile, simplified existence that still resonates in the heart of people. And not just in the experiences that you have relationally, but there is a part of stopping, absorbing the world around you, the quietness of a morning, going out for a ride to eat breakfast, going up on top of a rock at daybreak. You don't recreate that in your normal existence back home for the majority of our guests. And so when people are considering a ranch vacation, the unique aspects of it, listen, there is nothing wrong with going on a cruise ship, going up the coast of Alaska, going in the Mediterranean, in the Gulf of Mexico. But it's a different experience being on a boat with 5,000 people versus coming to a ranch that may have 20 guests or 40 guests, or for us, it's maybe 80 guests. There's a sense of intimacy and stillness in that experience that is very difficult to replicate. And there's something about the iconic nature of the West and the cowboy that still exists, where a person can connect to something that in some ways seems bigger than life. The world around us and the bigness of being in the mountains and the vast aspect of wide open space, that resonates with people emotionally. At the end of the day, this is an experiential industry. And to create, and you know what, it's just virtually impossible to bottle up an experience and then sell it. Otherwise, we'd all be doing it. And our best advocates are still our guests. It's been that way for 100 years.
Ready to square dance? Not to worry. They'll teach you the steps you need to know to kick up your heels and do-si-do the night away.
So if you need a partner, put up your hand and we'll find somebody to dance with you.
Now I ask you, doesn't this look like fun? Now, what could be better than starting your day with breakfast outdoors? The Jail is a short ride by wagon, or you can ride the horses down for this special morning event and hearty creekside breakfast. Fresh cooked eggs, biscuits, and rolls always taste better when surrounded by friends and great scenery. The Jail is also the location for a jail dinner during the week.
Record. There you go, big guy.
Lost Valley Ranch!
And after dinner, the guests are entertained by the talented staff, which perform skits and songs to the delight of the guests.
Cowboys with guns! Cowboys with guns! Cowboys with guns building a fire!
Enjoying the wild bush horses. He was worth £1,000, so all the cracks had gathered to the fray. All the tried and noted riders from the stations near and far had mustered at the homestead overnight.
I'm off to Carolina. I'm gonna wear my mama's boots. We may be parted, but that don't cut us afterwards. And when I think that God his son not sparing, sent him to die.
What a great way to end the day at Lost Valley Ranch.
Lost Valley is a place where you can come and completely relax, make new friends, find your peace, find happiness again as a family, as an individual. The staff here is amazing and the horses are even better. It's great riding and great people. That's why I love Lost Valley.
Lost Valley feels more like family than it does a guest ranch. That's what I think is special about it.
Special about Lost Valley Ranch? People like this guy right there. And this guy right there. It's actually the staff and sharing it with my granddaughter this week. Normally I'd be here with just Cattle Week or Horsemanship Week, but this is her week, so we're doing whatever she wants to do. The staff sure make it pleasurable and fun. I mean, you can't do anything without a staff around asking if they can help you.
Towards the end of the week, guests get to show how much they've learned and improved their riding skills in the guest rodeo. Broken into age groups, riders compete in various timed events to claim the all-important bragging rights until they return the next year to compete again and defend their titles. It's not quite Broadway, but during the week after dinner, guests can make their way to the Hayloft Opera House for the weekly melodrama put on by the talented staff. The belly laughs are plentiful as everyone, guests and staff, enjoy this weekly performance that you're sure to tell all your friends about.
Birds and bait if you're fishing late. Tables and shades
pulling 79.
This calls for a celebration. Let's all go get some ice cream.
Now we know you'll want everyone to know you were at Lost Valley Ranch, and guests are invited to design their own personal family brand and have it permanently branded into the walls or ceiling of the dining hall. Thousands of personalized brands left by the guests are a testament to how much people enjoy Lost Valley Ranch. Each time a guest returns, they place a check mark by their brand, noting their repeat visit to the ranch. At this rate, they're going to need a bigger hall. And everyone enjoys the weekly wrap-up with the awards program, where guests for the week are acknowledged for their accomplishments and some dubious distinctions. If you're ready to experience a genuine Western Dude Ranch with a 4-star AAA rating, if you're ready to leave the hustle and bustle of the world behind and enjoy the peace and tranquility to be found in the mountains of Colorado, if you're ready to share a lifetime of memories and experiences with family and friends, well, make your way to Lost Valley Ranch for an experience you will never forget. Lost Valley Ranch, unforgettable family vacations. Hey partners, what's the best dude ranch in North America?